You'll be alright, 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 okay, okay, I'll be okay, alright, alright,
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Kumusta?
Bumabagyong umaga sa inyo, Magin Krista ni Iko. Si Iko talaga nakabihis pang bagyo.
Oo, syempre. Parang naaangkop sa panahon.
Yes. And to all our 6 million viewers na bumabagyo pero nandyan pa rin kayong lahat. Naku, maraming salamat. Saka good morning. Hopefully, okay ang umaga ninyo. Hopefully, hindi kayo masyadong binabaha o binabagyo. Na safe kayong lahat dyan sa bahay ninyo at nakikinig at nanonood sa atin dito sa Kape tayo. Kape muna tayo mga kapatid.
Yan. Coach, andito ngayon, syempre, ang ating regular nating kasama, kasama natin, nagkakape palagi si Ate Weng. Good morning. And si Juan, watching from Cebu, I guess.
Yes,
good morning.
Good morning.
Gusto ko lang tanong kay Juan kung bumabagyo rin ba sa Cebu? Or hindi masyadong tinatamaan ng bagyo ang South, Tama ba? Geographically, it doesn't hit the South as much as it does NCR and Luzon. Most of the bagyos hit Luzon.
The West Islands sa Cebu, Palawan, bibihira.
Yeah.
Oo. Meron pa. Si Sharon, gising na rin. Tumututok na rin. Good
Sharon,
morning.
good morning.
Sharon.
Good morning.
Oo. Balitaan ko lang kayo mga kapatid. Dapat kasi para sa mga nanonood, all 8 million viewers and 3 million likes. Para ito nung last Monday, yung si Iko at saka si Tristan ang mag-host. Kaso my session was postponed.
Oh, today. Because of the weather.
Oo, kasi signal number 3, di ba? So while everybody's indoors naman, we were supposed to have about 145 participants from 4 different sites. The biggest of which is Manila. Manila, the biggest site, the biggest contingent. Tapos, dun sa site nila, sa area, nag-blackout. Hindi lang brownout, nag-blackout pala. So, hindi makakapunta o hindi makaka-attend, makaka-zoom almost half of the participants. And then, even us, nung nag-briefing kami, mga 7:30, nag-brief na kami kasi our program was supposed to be at 9. We're supposed to be at, 8:30. Pero nag-briefing na kami ng 7:30. Yung isa sa amin na mga speakers, nag-brown out din sa kanila. Tapos after 5 minutes, bumbuka ng gano'n. Tapos yung isa na naman, nag-brown out, tapos nagbuka ng gano'n. So, we're saying, even if everybody's there, tapos yung mga speakers naman at saka yung mga facilitators ang nawawala-wala. Parang sayang din. Diba? I mean, we've spent so much time, effort, and everybody's prepared. Tapos, because of the weather, maiipit tayong lahat. So we decided to postpone it to November 9. Yeah. So 2 Mondays from, tama ba? 2 Mondays from today. Tama? Yeah, it's November 9. Yun. So that's why we're here with you. The three of us are here with you, ready to make talakay. Make talakay.
Sabi ko nga kay Iko,
Our
coach kami, baka dalawa lang kami ngayon So, you're a surprise treat for the two of us.
Yeah.
Nandito ka.
no, hindi naman. You guys are always, kayo pa lang, ano na.
Ulam na.
Ayan na naman eh. Dinadala mo na naman tayo sa
Kasi si Miss Boots Nandyan na si Miss Boots Good morning, Miss Boots.
Miss Boots.
So, and Michelle Martinez, good morning to you.
Good morning.
By the way, while mabalita ko lang sa inyo, nung Friday, di ba, pinag-usapan natin pansit. So, nung Saturday, triple celebration nga kami, di ba? Kasi birthday ng kapatid ko, anniversary ni mama at ni papa, tapos birthday nung pamangkin namin. So Saturday, nag-dinner kaming lahat sa keg. Lahat. Papa nandun, lahat na. Tapos, ang dala namin ay...
Spaghetti?
Let me guess.
Patis.
Let me guess.
Grabe. Sorry to name the brand pero kasi talagang I have to dahil alam nyo, ang dami namin we're about 18, siguro mga 25 kami. 25 kami. Nag-order si Miss Vera ng medium na bilao. Mga kapatid, ang daming tira. Nakapag-take home pa kami. Napakain pa namin yung staff namin sa keg. Nag-share pa sila sa pansit. Sabi ni Miss Vera, grabe, ang dami. Ibang klase. Talagang sulit, mga kapatid. Sulit.
Yan.
This is it,
Kung
pansit.
hashtag natin for this morning ay this is it, pansit.
This is it, pansit. Yeah. But that was amazing. So, kung gusto niyo magpa-party na isang dalahan na lang, tapos marami kayong mapapakain, I highly suggest or recommend that you get Buddy's Pansit.
Pero ang spelling ng pansit ay S or C? Kasi C yung mas proper di ba?
Parang interchangeable yata.
Interchangeable.
Either okay. Na-OOC lang ako kasi parang gusto ko tama yung ipopost ko So,
yeah.
Pero I think acceptable naman pareho,
Acceptable pareho.
Okay. So, speaking of which, last night yung dinner ko rin pansit. I made my pansit mixed with Mariam's leftover pansit. Ayan.
Wow.
So, pinagsama ko.
Sa inyo ba ikaw nagluluto sa bahay?
Mas si Mariam ang nagluluto. Pero there are times na distressor ko, coach, ang ang kitchen chores.
Okay.
Yeah, distressor ko siya. So, magvo-volunteer ako na magluto or magvo-volunteer ako maghugas ng pinggan. Pag gusto ko mag-unwind, mag-isip, ganyan.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
interesting. Sabagay, it's true, no? Kasi nakaka-relax yung nakikita mong naaayos lahat Di ba?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Whether you're fixing your drawer, your closet, or naghuhugas ka nga tapos nilalagay mo ng lahat ng platito, lahat ng pinggan, tapos lahat ng that's true. That's why in the restaurant business, it's always the kitchen always has to be clean and organized. And then the dining area also has to be clean and organized. Para when people come into work, excited sila. Hindi sila stressed, yung papasok pa lang stress na agad sila dahil ang gulo-gulo ng pinagtatrabahuan nila, di ba? So, wow, okay. Yan. Thank you for the badge. Wow.
Uy, wow, so meron na tayong badges, ha? Nice.
Ay, wow.
RD Abelio, We are streaming live on Practical Leadership Online, the RDS Abelio official page, and also on YouTube, Practical
Mhm.
Leadership Online. Ayan.
Oo. Ito na, ito na, ito na, ito
Okay,
na,
this is it.
ito
This
na,
is it.
ito na.
I
This
like
is it,
this. I like
Pansit.
this. Thank you, Boots. Thank
This
you,
is
Miss
it,
Boots.
Pansit.
This is it, Pansit.
Okay, go. Tristan, ikaw
Okay,
ang...
Coach and Tristan, question ni Miss Boots. Here's a discussion I'd be interested to hear about. In your
Ah,
business or work, which will you go for? Authenticity or consistency? Please choose only one and tell us why.
wow.
Wow, that's
Ang
a
hirap
Grabe.
naman
that's a
ng
tough
tanong.
one. I know, right? That's a tough
Alam mo
one.
to si Boots, ano na to eh. Papalitan na ako nito eh. Pretty soon, hindi na ako magsiseminar. Si Boots na magsiseminar.
Feeling ko dito sa Practical Leadership Online, si Miss Boots ang pwedeng pumalit sa akin kasi siya yung talagang madaming tanong. Miss Boots, pwede kitang kunin as ka-arelyebo.
Ikaw,
Hindi,
Tristan,
pero Tristan, tama. I was gonna ask Tristan to answer first.
go.
Okay. Top of mind, ang sagot ko ay consistency. Yan, consistency. Mas careful ako to build habit formation. Kasi di ba, when you build habit, it builds character, and when character is built, that's what you get to show to people around you. That's what you get to talk about. That's what you get to that's how you add value to people. So mas siguro more on the consistency side ako. So, yun. So I'm not sure kung that will resonate to many, pero sa tingin ko yun.
At saka engage din natin yung 13 million viewers natin. Sila, ano rin sila? Authenticity ba o consistency?
Oo.
Ikaw,
Kung may sagot kayo,
oo, type nyo lang kung may sagot kayo. Tama yan, Tristan. Ikaw, Direk.
Ako naman siguro from a perspective of people that I am working for, or specifically my staff. No? Baga, for me, parang mas gusto ko yung at right here, right now, naisip ko authenticity. Kasi a lot of the things that we do are really based on their artistic credentials, no? And so I think importante sa akin that they're authentic about how they're feeling or how real they express themselves, and only because nga of the scope of work that we do, and it really has a lot to do with artistic expression. So for me, gusto ko malaman where they're at, how they're feeling, so that pag in-implement na nila yung kung ano man yung kailangan gawin na requirement namin artistically, alam ko kung nasan sila, para alam ko kung saan sila dadalhin. Yan. So I want to see more authenticity from my staff so that I can navigate, our course of direction based on where they're at. Ayun.
Mhm. Interesting. So,
interesting.
1-1.
1-1.
1-all. Tiebreaker.
Pero kung
Sana
habang nagsasalita si
Pero
Iko,
kay Tristan personal, coach eh. Personal yun sa kanya. Ako sa akin more of sa people that I work with.
Mhm. Yeah. You were saying,
habang
Tristan.
nagsasalita si Iko, coach, naisip ko lang na baka pwedeng it varies nga depending on the demand or the situation. I guess if it's really if it's more of a admin work, I would really like consistency. Pero if it's more for people work than a process work, I think authenticity would bear weight than consistency. So, yung work, ako kasi yung work ko, it varies from time to time. So, maganda. Yun ang napaisip ko lang.
So, 1 foot on authenticity, 1 foot on consistency ka, depending on which we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay. So, wala pa sa mga guests natin, ang mga viewers natin ang nagbibigay ng kanilang sagot. Ganda sana ako na lang yung
Yan
huli.
ba?
Sige,
Ako lang
tanong natin ulit, Coach, yung
Mm.
ating question from Miss Boots. Ano? Okay, so
Oh,
our
sige.
question, mga kapatid, ay in your business or work, which will you go for? Authenticity or consistency? Ayan. Please choose only one and tell us why. Ayan. That's our
Yan.
question for the day.
Okay, yan. Si Tess, yan. Tess, Michelle,
Good
Dee.
morning, Tess.
Oh, yan. Si Juan. Tignan natin kaya sila. Ano kaya sila? Ako, meron na ako.
Minsan kasi coach or tsaka direct may problema ako kapag authentic. Alam mo 'yon, yung parang genuine. So maniniwala ako pagkatapos hindi walang follow through kasi walang consistency. Doon ako minsan nahihirapan. Yun
So
yung parang ganun.
So parang mas
"Ay,
gusto
wow,
mo
genuine, sincere."
Parang mas
Go
gusto
ahead.
mo consistent sila sa pagiging authentic. Ganon.
Yes, yes.
Or dapat authentic yung pagiging consistent nila, parang ganon.
Parang ganun. Parang it shows that they're authentic when there's consistency, 'di ba? Yung
Yeah.
parang I would know if they really care about you if there's a follow through, parang ganon.
Yeah.
Rather than just showing it one time, big time.
Pampagulo ka Tristan. Ginugulo mo kami.
Ginugulo ko ng isip ng mga nakikinig.
Ayan, meron na tayong sagot from Sharon.
Yung
Sabi
bagyo
niya,
Nagugulo ka ng
consistency. Sabi ni Sharon, mga kapitid, consistency helps me drive a project. Ayan.
Tama naman.
Sir
Tama
Sharon.
naman. When you talk about consistency kasi, to drive project management is that. Diba? You're excited about the beginning, starting something new, but you're also excited about seeing the output, right? And all throughout, the goal has to remain consistent. Ganun lang yan start and finish, diba? Lecture na to, ha? May bayad na to, mga kapatid. Umpisa, huli ng project mo. You're excited about the start, you're excited about the end, pero all throughout, the line that cuts across that is consistency. Kasi maraming beses, tulad sa, most especially sa atin, sa kultura natin, excited tayo sa umpisa, pero kalagitnaan, nawawalan na ng gana. Yun yung tinatawag nating ningas kugon.
Ningas kugon.
Isa lang malakas. So to drive it all the way through to the end, yeah, tama ka, Sharon. You need consistency to help drive a project.
Coach, by the way, yung question ni Miss Boots reminded me of para siyang beauty contestant question, no? So we crowned our Miss Universe Philippines yesterday, Miss Iloilo. Won. Yan. So congratulations sa mga taga Iloilo. Your representative performed very well, I believe. Hindi ko nakita hindi ko na panood yung yeah, but I saw some clips of it kasi si Nika Sotelo, our friend, is from Iloilo and she was very proud that of course their representative won Miss Universe Philippines, the very first Miss Universe Philippines. Yeah.
Si Nika pala is from Iloilo? I didn't
Yes.
know that. The
Yes,
wife of
yes.
King? Oh!
No.
No.
Not Nika Reyes,
So,
Nika Sotelo. Sotelo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Kala ko. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. I remember that right. Okay, basa, ikaw, Tristan, sige, basahin mo yung sinabi ni Jonathan Enriquez.
Yan. As employee, I want to be authentic to my boss. Feel ko, empowered ako. Compare sa consistent, tapos if you fail, medj frustrating.
Yun.
Medj.
Yeah. Yeah.
Medj lang naman.
Tama siguro to
Medj.
si Jonathan. Medj.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, as we're on this topic, sabi ni John Maxwell, nakakatawa, sabi niya, ladies and gentlemen, there is no such thing as work ethics. Nagulat ko, ha? Work ethics? Di ba, byword yun di ba? When you say, work ethics, sa missions, ang work ethics natin ganito or sa ganito. Sabi niya, there's no such thing as work ethics. It's just ethics, period. In other words, either you have it or you don't.
Mm.
So, kasi ano yan eh, doble cara yan eh. You will not have integrity if kunwari you're consistent at work to perform your task, to fulfill your duty. But when you get home, hindi ka naman consistent. Ay, sorry, you're not consistent in taking care of your family, not consistent with your responsibilities at home. Pero sa trabaho, dahil binabayaran ka doon, consistent ka doon. And there's no integrity in people who live double lives. So sabi niya, there's no such thing as work ethics. Either you have it or you don't. Yeah. So, sabi ni Boots. Anong sabi ni Boots? May sinasabi si Boots na naman eh. Basahin ko na ha. I asked kasi yesterday, I watched an interview of Seth Godin. And because he is more into marketing of a product or service, he goes for consistency. He said you give them what they asked for and that you provided consistently. Authenticity is not necessarily what they want from you.
Seth Godin. Favorite kong author yan.
Siya si ano, di ba? Linchpin. Tama?
Linchpin, Purple Cow.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Dip.
Right. Okay. Ako na. Sagutan ko na. So, tama ba, Tristan? Ikaw, consistency. Si Direct is
Authenticity.
okay. Sa akin ay drum roll naman dyan, mga kapatid.
Singer lang ako.
I will go for authenticity more than consistency. Yeah. Because
Why? Tagal eh. No? May dramatic pause ka. I like that. Ako parang, what's the answer again?
because as a leader, we're not called to be perfect. Kasi no matter how much we try to be consistent, there's always an area by which we will miss the mark. We will fail. We will, alam mo yun, in wanting to be consistent, let's also think that it's not always success. But authenticity kasi will help you during the times that you fail to be, when you fail to be consistent or when you're inconsistent in a certain thing, your authenticity will help you there. And when you're authentic, it's more forgivable. Kasi you really want to be consistent naman. It's just that you missed it. Hindi mo nagawa. And so therefore, you try better next time. I ask people kasi, excuse me, I ask people to draw what consistency looks like to them. And you know what many people do? They draw a straight line like this. Yeah, consistency yan. It's a consistent straight line. So, that was before. But now, consistency is an incline. Pag ganyan yan. Pataas yan. In other words, you have to be consistently moving upward and moving forward. And then I was thinking about it. When you try to be consistent, hindi naman parating okay. Tama? It's not always going to go well. It's not always going to go your way. So consistency now becomes like this. It's an incline and then you fail, but you turn it around and then you keep moving forward. Then you fail, you turn it around and you keep moving forward. And to help you turn those failures into successes, you have to be authentic. You have to be authentic about what you feel. You have to be authentic about what you think. You have to be authentic about apologizing and asking for forgiveness when you become inconsistent. And I've proven that with my team in the restaurant. There are, we always try to provide consistent service, excellent service to our team. We always try to provide consistent food prep. We also try to provide consistent financing, etc., etc. But when they fail, they're also that's one thing I look forward. That's one thing I look for in a person. Yung authenticity, boss, this is what I'm going through, this is what happened, etc., etc. So, I hope, hindi mo na maririnig sa iba kung ano yung nangyari. But they themselves, because they're authentic from within, they come clean and say, this is what happened. I'm sorry. If there's any penalty that I need to incur, then I will incur it. Ganun. Lahat sila. From the kitchen to my front of the house to even our cashier. Diba? So, and John Maxwell said that also. Sabi niya, leaders are not expected to be perfect, but they are expected to be authentic. Just like fathers. Tatay ka. Fathers or parents are not expected to be perfect, but they're expected to be authentic. Magpakatotoo ka. As a husband, di ba? We're all husbands here. As a husband, to our wife, we're not expected to be perfect, but we're always expected to be authentic. Diba? Kasi ang consistency, matututunan na yan. Authenticity it's a character trait. Di ba? Sa loob yan. Oh. So, yun lang yung sa akin. So,
Galing.
authenticity for the win.
Yan. Consistency. I think nasa ano rin no, Coach, based on what I'm hearing from you. Kasi naalala ko, as a homeroom teacher when I was an elementary school teacher, parang ganyan yung nire-require ko dun sa advisory class ko. Sabi ko, if you get in trouble with your other classes or subjects, I don't want to hear it from the teachers there or from your friends. I want to hear it from you. So, I hope that even before it gets to me, you'll be the first one to tell me. So, naging yun, parang it became a practice for us. So, parang pag natotrouble na sila sa mga classes nila, pupunta na sila sa akin, sir, just want to let Mr. G, I want to let you know that this happened in science class. Ganyan, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Yun, so and then, siyempre, if you keep on doing that, if you become authentic in a sense, no, because it's parang yun nga, as you said, it's more of a character drive, no? So they became consistent about it to the point na hindi na ako nakakarinig ng mga ganon. Parang siguro sila mismo themselves, they don't want to get in trouble anymore. They just want to baga perform well and be authentic about it. Yeah. Wait. So, Coach, meron tayong comments.
Sige.
Yeah.
Go.
Sabi ni Lex Reyes. In other words, parang we have to walk our talk, so to speak, sabi niya. Ito, Tristan, pakibasa naman to, brother.
Sabi ni Michelle, sir, we can apply both authenticity and consistency in our life. It's a question, I guess. So, yan.
So, you need an answer
Sige,
to that?
let's answer that muna. Bago yung mga next...
Start with authenticity. And then work towards consistency. You know why? Because authenticity drives commitment. When you're authentic with the people around you, and the people around you that work with you or live with you are also authentic towards you, there's a commitment that happens. And when the commitment is there, everything else can become more and more consistent. So start with authenticity. So when you say both, yeah, you can. But umpisa mo muna sa isa. Tapos you work on the other.
I guess this is Coach, part ng question niya. This is a follow-up question. Sabi niya, but as I observe myself, I think I'm more authentic than consistent. Is it okay po ba? Or I also have to work on consistency. Thank you so much po.
So, yun. Nasagot na natin siya. Si Michelle.
Yep.
That's all.
Ayan. Sabi naman ni Coach, ni Jonathan Enriquez, 100% agree.
Yeah.
Ito, si Miko Medel. Good morning, mga Coach. Ito, Coach.
Good morning.
Yeah, content creator na rin to si Miko eh. Nakikita ko yung mga short videos niya sa kanyang page. Nag-encourage siya ng mga tao with prayer, with verses. And so, congratulations, Miko.
Congrats, Miko. Ayan,
Congrats.
authentic siya with the content that he provides. So it becomes more consistent. Kasi hindi mo fake eh. Hindi ka, you're not faking it. Ang mahirap kasi if you're faking it, you'll have to, parang sinungaling, di ba? A lie, you'll have to cover it up with another line, another line, another line. Nagkakaroon ng inconsistency yan eh, pagpatong-patong na yung, yung kasinungalingan eh, di ba? So, but if you're authentic, and you're true, and you're real, consistency happens. You don't have to be someone else that you're not. Kasi, totoo ka eh. And that also, by the way, going back to Boots, yung kay Seth Godin, even today, it's brand authenticity that drives the sales. Brand authenticity. Di ba nga yung pana? Alam mo yan, Iko, di ba yung pana? Truth in advertising. Yan eh.
Yeah.
That's it. Eh. Your product has to deliver diba, what it promises. That's authenticity. And if you're doing that over time, then you have a consistent brand. So start with authenticity and build towards consistency. Okay. Meron pa? Meron pa?
Wala. Ito, mga comments lang. Sabi po ni Ate Weng, agree with you, Coach. And then sabi ni Miko, authenticity equals transparency.
Yan.
Ako, Coach, may tanong ako. Paano ba i-build ang authenticity? Yan, parang medyo medyo deep yung authenticity. So, where do one should start? And how would you know if you're authentic enough? Yan. Kasi parang kapag pag tao yung basis, medyo subjective eh. Pero on a personal basis, how should I develop authenticity?
So I think, siguro, Tristan at saka Iko, when you say develop authenticity, let's start off first maybe with how authenticity is revealed. Parang the true person, paano lumalabas ang totoong anyo ng tao. People are always tested, di ba? Your true nature is always tested in times of, what do you think? In times of
failures, success.
In times of trials, of
trials, pressure, crisis, di ba?
crisis, yeah.
Pag bagyo, pag binabagyo yung buhay mo, dyan lalabas yung totoong tao eh. Dyan marireveal ko ano talaga yung true nature of a person. So, dyan lalabas ngayon yung authenticity ng tao. Di ba? So, from there, you will now see, okay, so ganito pala to. So, for example, when I not take over, but when I begin to run a new team, I'll give them time. I'll give them time to just do what they need to. Parang business as usual. Let them go, let them see, and I'll just observe. I'll just be a fly on the wall. Alam mo yun, parang tinitingnan, mamasdan mo sila kung paano sila magtrabaho, and then all of a sudden, a crisis hits, the pandemic hits, or there are certain challenges that happen at work. Then you will see now the true nature of a person. Pag nakita mo na yung nature ng tao, ganun pala siya pagka nagkaroon ng crisis. Ganun pala siya pagka medyo na-agit siya ng kaunti. Okay, so now, we now know who this person is, what this person, the true nature of this person. Ngayon, kung okay naman siya, parang in pressure, biglang they still came out on top. Hindi sila nag-react, nag-respond sila ng tama. And then you build on that more. Pero kung medyo nasa negative yung response nila, we have to now be consistent in terms of building him or her towards proper responses. Kasi character takes a long time. Hindi katulad ng skill. Sandali lang yun eh. I mean, anyone can be taught consistency. Excuse me. But authenticity has to be long-term. Yeah. Basa mo na.
Thank you,
Ito,
Coach.
Coach, sabi comment ni Lex, Ayan. In this Christian life, however, we are called to be both consistent and authentic. For if we are consistent with turning back on our old lives and obeying Christ as a sign of our new life in Him, then that is the ultimate proof that we are authentic Christians.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like no to just reply to what Lex said. I think the very first thing that we kumbaga pagdating sa salvation natin no, sa pagiging Kristiyano ng isang tao, ang unang-unang kailangan talaga is awareness eh, di ba? And that requires authenticity. Parang you need to be aware that you need a savior. You need to be
Yes.
aware that you are a sinner. Um, so when you come to that point that you receive that grace, it's because you're coming from a very authentic place, 'di ba?
Mm.
So eventually part naman 'yun ng ating mga spiritual disciplines, 'di ba? Kaya nga tinatawag siya na disciplines. And then you become consistent, 'di ba? So
Mm.
but even the Lord requires us to be authentic and to be real in front of him kasi nothing is hidden in his sight anyway. So um I think and this is just me, no? Parang you need to be authentic first before you get to that place of consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Agree. Oo.
very good insight din kay Lex.
Ayan. Malapit na akong tumawid from consistency to
Uh,
authenticity. But I like what Iko also said, just to add lang, Coach, na parang it also reminded me how actually people feel authenticity from Christians is through compassion. If we are caring, uh, if we really care people enough, diba? There's a quote for that you normally mention, Coach RD. People would really feel that you're authentic towards them. Eh. So I think that's a good manifestation of authenticity towards people. That is to show compassion, show you care, and extend love, to people. So yun.
Mhm. Yeah. So I think from what we're discussing, no, and even with everybody that's sharing their thoughts with us online, it's not a question of either or. Di ba? If you think about it, it's not a question of either
Mm.
or. It's this then that. It's not this or that. It's this then that. Kasi
yeah.
it all begins from us. It all starts from within. And many people fear going to church because they feel na hindi ako naman tatanggapin ni Lord kasi dumi-dumi ng buhay ko, dami-dami kong ginagawa. That's exactly the state that God wants you in.
Right.
To
Right.
come to Him, di ba? Na
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
all okay for you
Yeah.
to come to Him. You come as
Right.
you are. That's authenticity. Diba? You come
Agree.
as you are and say, Lord, ito yung buhay ko. Kaya mabait ka nung pinalaki or hindi ka mabait or you were into drugs, you were into this, you were into that. That's exactly how God wants to meet you.
Yeah.
Because He will be the one to change you. Hindi naman tayo. He will be the one to change you. Diba? And then, when you give your life to the Lord, ayan, consistent ka na. You can develop consistent disciplines of what? Reading your word, praying, fellowshipping, di ba? Yun yun. Yun yung mga disciplines after. It's just like an athlete. Di ba? An athlete.
Mhm.
I have to be, pag lumapit ako sa trainer, kailangan sabihin ko, ito ako. Hindi ako magaling sa ganito, hindi ako magaling sa ganon. I don't pretend to
Yeah.
be the model athlete. No, this is who I am. So now help me. How do I get stronger given what my challenges are? Diba?
Yeah.
So
Alam mo,
it's,
naalala ko tuloy, Coach. I know medyo extreme na tong example ko, no? Pero may nagregalo kasi sa amin ng Google Mini Home, yung parang Alexa. Ito, sobrang consistent
Mm.
nito. 'Di ba? Kasi nag-ooperate siya on AI eh. So, pag tinanong mo siya, or for example, kunyari, good morning Google, hey Google, what time is it? Hey Google, what time is it?
8:44
Kinakausap ko
a.m.
pala siya.
Oo. Ayan.
Wow.
So, pero pagkausap mo siya, consistent siya, 'di ba? Parang pag tinanong mo siya, how are you feeling? Sabi niya, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling all right, ganyan. Nagre-reply siya, consistent siya, pero hindi siya authentic kasi robot siya AI siya. So, in other words tayo, we're not expected to be AIs. We're not expected to be robots. We're expected to be real. We're expected to be authentic. So parang ako, mas gusto ko ng kausap yung taong totoo, yung totoo, kumbaga parang ano ba talagang nararamdaman mo? Ano ba talaga, nasan ka ba ngayon? Ano bang, at ito yung goal natin, ito yung direction natin, pero asan ka ngayon? Paano kita matutulungan? Paano tayo magtutulungan para marating natin yon? Parang for me, mas dynamic yun eh, mas buhay. There's life in that versus this very consistent machine who's helping me every day since we
Yeah.
installed it. But I don't really know how the machine is feeling.
Yeah.
So I crave and I resonate and I long for real interaction.
Mm.
And I think that merits authenticity for it
Correct.
to flourish and for it to
Oo.
grow, di ba? Yun. So yun lang, naalala ko lang bigla.
Oo. Parang yung...
Pag authentic ka, no?
Go ahead, Tristan.
Pag authentic ka, parang sinasabi lang ni Direk Tico, pag authentic dapat nag-resonate sa'yo yung nararamdaman mo eh. Because what you feel actually connects with the other people. Whether you're authentic or not. So, I like what he said about that. Yan. May
Parang
sabihin ka, Coach.
parang mga sponsors natin, authentic lahat yan eh, di ba? At saka consistent. Alam mo yan, yung because of the authenticity of their products, of their service, they're consistent with us. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Basahin mo nga, Direct Eco, ang mga sponsor natin. Mga
Ayan,
kasama
okay.
Di ba? Consistent yan. Ako, walang humpay. Bumabagyo o hindi.
Ito talaga, ano tayo dito, no? Nagpapasalamat talaga tayo dito sa mga sponsors natin. Okay, ayan. Kape tayo is always brought to you by Keg, Brewed to Go, Kylie Bakes, Oil MGPH, Bake King, and Food Station Online. Ayan.
Yan. Consistent yan mga yan. Di ba? Kung kunwari, kung kailangan mo ng tinapay, kung kailangan mo ng baked products, andyan yan. Kung medyo stressed ka na kailangan mo ng to relieve yourself of stress, the Oil MGPH will always relieve you of stress. Dahil authentic yung oil na ginagamit nila eh. Totoo yung oil na ginagamit. Diba?
Pang-stress away talaga yan.
Premium yan.
Oo. Tapos, syempre, pagkatapos nun, okay ka na, relax ka na, yan na, pwede ka nang sumibog ulit. Diba? Kain ka na naman. Food station.
Reward yourself, di ba?
Food station.
Kain ka ng siomay.
Yun, siomay. Na may
siopaw.
chili garlic sauce.
May,
at
may ano yun? Kumpaw ba yun? Kumpaw. Gusto ko yun.
Kwapaw.
Kwapaw, yan.
Wow. Sarap nun.
Yan.
Okay. Yan ang mga sponsors natin na authentic, na consistent. Sinasamahan tayo every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yun.
Yan. Meron tayong mga comments, Coach, no, from our kapetids. Ayan. Sabi nga ni Lex, ayan, one begets the other. So I think importante na, of course, you start with authenticity and then it helps with your consistency. Ayan.
Ano yung
Sabi
picture niya
ni
Lex? Tino mo picture? Balik mo, bro. Balik mo, kapatid. Kay Lex.
Wait. Lex, saan ka na ba? Ayun.
Yeah. Tingnan mo yung picture niya. Relax na relax.
Authentic.
Authentic.
Kape tayo. Relax na relax. Pa-nyorts-nyorts na lang
Authentic na authentic, ha?
Authentic, Okay. Isa pa tong authentic, yung mga kasama natin.
Ayan.
Jonathan. Sabi niya, authentic is relational. Yippee! Ayos.
Ayan. Ito, Tristan, pakibasa to, Tristan.
Yan. Sabi ni Sharon, my takeaway, look for a man that is authentic than a consistent one.
Wow.
Galing.
I think kaya rin naman ang nagustuhan din yata talaga na Miss Marge kay Tristan yung pagiging authentic niya, no?
Correct.
Munti ka na nga siyang umayaw dahil sa authenticity ko eh.
That's all. That's all.
ma-share ko lang bago natin basahin yung kay Miko. At one
Mhm.
time, I was isa kasi sa mga wit ko is yung sarcasm. So meron siyang tanong sa akin and I was sarcastically replying. Sabi niya, okay, ganyan talaga tayo mag-uusap. Gagayahin talaga kita. Umahimik na lang ako, ay, oo nga, no, I need to change this language. Baka nasobrahan ako sa pagiging authentic. So, yun. Kaya nagbago ng konti. Yan, on my way to consistency. Minsan
Oh,
lumulusot pa rin eh.
sige, basa, Tristan.
Sabi ni Miko, I see consistency as a discipline of excellence, while authenticity is more of our heart. That's a good
Yung,
one too. Thank you,
Yeah.
Miko.
Ito, ang ganda rin ito, sabi ni Jillian.
Yan.
Yan.
Jillian, authentic you are true to what you do. Consistency in everything you do is a habit that need to build by everyone. Authenticity and consistency equals excellence.
galing.
Yan. And syempre gusto rin niya mag-hello sa atin. Good morning, Coach A, Kuya Iko, and Tristan. Maulan na umaga.
And
Oo,
also,
kaya
thank you for tagging your friends
I'm
to
ready for the
visit
rain,
us.
Neil.
No, ready for the rain.
Yeah, that's true, no? Thank you so much for...
Bago mo basahin at saka bago ako magpasalamat, Iko, I just want to first thank also Miko Medel, who he was part of Vertical Parallel, and they helped make the transformational leadership last Saturday a very, very successful one. I mean, it was amazing. We had our participants were with us from 9 a.m. to about a little over 5 p.m., a little bit over 5 p.m. And they were just there constantly supporting, making sure everything was running well, uh, creating a great, good vibe for the participants. So maraming salamat to you, Miko, and to the rest of Vertical Parallel. Thank you so much. Yes, sir! Direct.
Wow, okay. Ako na rin, since sundan ko na lang din yung sinabi mo, Coach. Gusto ko rin pasalamat kay Felici Pangilinan Buizon. We had a Superbook workshop, online workshop last Saturday, and ang dami niya rin na-share sa mga participants namin about, how to deal with the challenges of this new norm pagdating sa education, which is dati kasi, di ba, ang homeschooling, only select people do it eh. Pero
Yeah.
right now, everyone's doing it. Parang forced lahat mag-homeschool. So, I just want to thank Felici again for agreeing to help facilitate that workshop that we had. And abangan niyo po ang mga susunod pa po na mga online workshops offered by Superbook. And just visit batangsuperbook.com or sa Facebook, just look for Batang Superbook. Yo.
Yes, galing.
So, Tristan, baka may ipopromote din to si Tristan.
Superbook lang kasi lagi na yung pinapanood kasama si Elijah. Sabi ko nga kay Neil Barnes, parang ang galing naman ng storytelling nito tsaka ng animation. Sabi ko ngayon ko lang na-appreciate ulit kasi ngayon lang ako nanonood ulit ng Superbook with Elijah. And sabi ko,
Tsaka
ang galing nung
magandang
Bible
practice yun
accuracy.
to, bro. Magandang practice sa Tagalog niya rin, di ba? Yung
So,
A to Z
Superbook,
ba yung pinapanood niyo? Yung sa A to
Ha?
Z? Yung sa A to Z ba yung pinapanood?
Sa YouTube. Sa YouTube.
Sa YouTube, okay.
So, tinatagalize din niyo yun, Iko?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah,
Philippines.
kahit saang regions kami, kunyari sa Japan or any countries na kung nasan si Superbook, we really try to use the language of the nation para at least mas madaling ma-appreciate, magkaroon ng deeper appreciation para sa mga locals. Yeah, but it's available in English and also in the local dialect or local language. Sorry.
May Korean ba kayo tapos naka-subtitle ng ng Tagalog?
Meron,
Kasi
may Korean. Ay, hindi ko lang alam kung may subtitle ng Tagalog. Pero yes, meron na rin Superbook Korean.
Si Elijah exposed na siya sa English, Korean at saka Tagalog. So, hindi ko alam kung anong matututunan niya sa tatlo.
Yung ba si Gizmo? Yung ba si Gizmo sa
Yes.
Gizmo. Pwede mo pasayo ng Dynamite si Gizmo?
Oo nga.
Why not? Oo nga, sige. Tingnan natin.
Buong kanta,
Trending.
Pwede,
10-20.
pwede. Ayan.
Di ba?
Oh,
Miso.
meron pa tayong comments, Coach. I just
Yes.
want to read this. Sabi ni Rosh, ayan, as leaders, we encourage authenticity. Kapag people trust us and when they know that our position is to help them and not judge. Yeah, that's true.
That's good.
Mm-mm.
Okay, happy Monday, sabi ni Zar. And of course, to ano lang, a response to what you said, Coach. It's always a privilege to partner with you, Coach Ardian, sabi ni Miko.
More to come, Miko, more to come.
Ayan, meron ditong comment, sabi ni Dana, or Dana ba Dana? Sana malaman natin, no, para we can really acknowledge her properly. Ipo-promote ko po yung kape tayo. Ayan, sabi ni
Thank you.
Thank you, Dana, Dana. Faith na lang
Dana.
para madali.
Oo, help us naman, no. Pakitype mo naman kung paano pinopronounce yung name mo para ma-acknowledge ka namin ng maayos.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Ito na.
Okay,
ito na.
I guess
Si Boots.
as a last question, no? Ito na yung last question natin for this morning.
Talaga si Boots eh. Dinadala na naman tayo dyan eh. Especially if you're paying for it, what food, yun na naman, should always be consistently good for you? Allah! Nako! When you say good for you, dalawang bagay yan ha, Boots. Good for you in terms of good to the taste, but maybe not to your health. Meron naman bad to the taste, but good for your health. Di ba? May ganun yan eh. Oh. So, define good. Kasi kung ako, alam nyo na yan eh. Alam nyo kung ano yung versatile food ko eh. Versatile food. So, okay sige, subukan ninyo. Ito na lang muna, yung consistently good for you, good to taste, yung masarap kainin, yung kaya mong kainin na yung, hindi naman regularly, but yung always, alam mo yung parang, saan kaya tayo kakain? Tapos gagano ka, gano'n, yung parang feeling ko masarap yata yung gano'n. Okay. Sige, go.
Wow, ako top of mind, and if I will be very authentic, Coach, no? Parang ano talaga eh, ang daming pumapasok sa isip ko pero na-experience ko lang to last weekend. Saturday. Nung Saturday lang, oo. For me, fried chicken. Fried chicken, dapat hindi siya mag-disappoint. 'Di ba? Parang so nung Saturday, nag-order kami ng chicken. And yung first na dumating, hindi ako natuwa. Parang I was so disappointed. Because I was so disappointed with the morning's version, we needed to prepare chicken again in the afternoon para pambawi. Alam mo yon. So,
yeah.
Yeah, so for me yun, for right now, top of mind, fried chicken always has to be good. It always has to bring me to that same place. Pag hindi, kung hindi, nako, hahanapin ko yan sa ibang paraan hanggang masatisfy ako.
Ito yung parang ano rin sinasabi natin. Yung, kunwari, let's say, may dalawa kang ulam sa pinggan mo. Tapos mas gusto mo yung ulam A kaysa sa ulam B. Yung ulam A yung huhuli mong subo. Kasi gusto mong maiwan sa bibig mo.
Ay, nako.
Diba?
Ano yan, Coach? My wife can attest to this. Meron talaga akong, I want this to be the last taste in my mouth. Lagi yan. I want this to be the...
Correct. Ikaw, Tristan, ano yung consistently good for you, yung masarap para sa'yo? I guess that's what Boots means, masarap para sa'yo.
Sa akin dapat laing. Laing. So, dapat hindi sobrang alat, hindi sobrang anghang, hindi masyadong masabaw, yung parang ganon. Parang laing ba to or sinigang? Dapat yung pork hindi matigas. So, yun. Mas masarap sana kung yung pork ay lechon, yung lechon na galing sa cake. So, yun masarap isahog sa
parang i-imagine ko yan.
Boneless lechon belly, ganon. Wow.
Madami na ako naiisip dyan pero dapat marami na ako naiisip tungkol doon sa pangsahog na meat eh. Yun nga, dapat malambot, hindi matigas, and then okay sa taste. Ayun.
Yeah.
Yan yung parang pwede mong sana meron pang umabot hanggang kinabukasan kasi gusto mong tipidin dahil masarap.
Grabe.
Yan, no? Oo,
Laing.
no? Tsaka tama coach, no? Tama coach. Kasi may mga laing na parang just lying to us, no? Na it's really not
Hindi
lying.
authentic eh.
It's
Oo, it's
lying.
lying. It's lying to us eh. Not
It's
authentic.
lying.
Meron nga talagang parang perfect lying, no? Totoo
Yes.
nga yan.
Yes. Ako,
Yeah.
believe ako sa ako, ang food that's all consistently good for me, I will have to agree with Direk, manok. Yung, kasi sa dami rin ng fried chicken, di ba? Iba-ibang brand yan eh. Huwag na natin sabihin kasi baka naman mag-sponsor na naman yung mga yan, di ba? Hindi na natin kaya sa dami ng sponsors natin. Pero hindi naman tayo tumatanggi, no? Pero
Tama.
yung meron kang yung tama yung chicken na tama yung lutong tapos yung pag kinain mo yung the last taste in your mouth, yung
Yeah.
kahit nakapikit ka yung lasang-lasa mo pa, yung gano'n. Oh, it has to be that. I have my
Yeah.
own go-to. I have my go-to chicken na pwede kong i-order either 2-piece or 3-piece. Oh, okay. At pwede mo pang sabihin na parehong thigh part or parehong drumstick pwedeng gano'n. Never sila nag-fail. Oo, sa request na yon. Always, pag sinabi, ano yung order niyo? So, sabi ko, yung chicken, okay. 2-piece or 3-piece? 2-piece. Okay. Pwedeng thigh part pareho. Yes, sir. My pleasure, sir. Ganon.
Nakaka-curious naman yan, ano? Ano yan, coach? Para matry ko naman yan today.
Tapos yung gravy nila, naku, kapatid, hingi ka ng nor, tapos taktakan mo ng nor, tapos ihalo mo.
Okay.
Tsaka alam mo, masarap dito sa chicken na to, kapatid. Pag hiniwa mo ng ganon, umuusok! Naku, grabe. Bro, ibang klase. Yan ang authentic chicken. At napaka-consistent nila.
Since 19, ayan, baka pag nagsabi ka ng since 19, magets ko na kung ano tong brand na to.
Ito na lang. They are famous for their spaghetti. Mas kilala sila sa spaghetti nila.
Okay.
At ang pangalan nitong restaurant na to is a breakfast dish.
Yes. Okay, alam ko na. Yes. Agree. Agree, coach. Agree. As in, saka nung sinabi mo na yung nor ay yung nor ba gamit nila? Oo. Nung sinabi mo yan, na imagine ko na kung saan sa nakapwesto eh. Tapos yan, I agree.
Wag natin sabihin kasi baka mamaya sponsoran natin yan kasi 14
million. Sarap din ng ano nila eh. Meron din silang beef na masarap, coach eh, no?
Gusto ko yung tacos nila.
Masarap yung roasted.
Yan. So, very iba doon. Basahin muna natin bago tayo mag-goodbye. Basahin muna natin ayun na naman eh. Basta pagkain talaga, ang daming comments eh. Pero pag consistency, medyo.
Okay. Coach, nagka-power outage sa amin. Right now. Brown out sa amin.
Pero nagbo-broadcast ka pa rin. Galing. Very good.
Yan.
Baka
I think
mawala siya.
on na yung generator. Hindi, buti lang nasa phone ako kasi ito, naka-LTE ito eh.
Okay. Okay lang. Basahin mo na natin.
Sige.
I-scroll ko lang. Ano ba? Saan ba tayo? Happy Monday! Uy, Happy Monday. Shino ko na yung
Eto, coach. Yan, sagot ni Lex sa question ni Miss Boots. Ayan, crispy pata. Sabi naman ni Rosh, excited na ako sa lechon belly ng keg. Magkikita kami sa Sabado. Oh,
Correct!
yan.
Oh, we are
Ako
preparing for
din,
you.
excited na ako dyan.
Ano
Ayan,
yan?
consistent.
6 couples yata kayo no? Na pupunta sa keg. Tama ba? Okay, go. Consistent comfort food. Pansit of any kind.
Ayan na naman si Pansit eh. Okay, don't forget our hashtag for today. This is it, Pansit. Ayan.
This is pansit with an S, not a C. Agree, Kuya Iko. Fried chicken. Meron akong everyday. Meron ako everyday. Di ko pinagsasawaan. Letter B, Korean style.
Bonchon ba to? Ay,
Oh, ay,
bawal
ayun
nga
naman.
pala.
Ay, nako. Magsusponsor yung mga yun eh. Relax na. Direct Iko, 3 letra lang yung chicken na yun.
And I guess yung guess niya, yun yung una kong guess. Pero nung sinabi mo na yung breakfast food, tapos nirelate ko sa Nor, yun na, alam ko na.
Hindi. Sorry, Boots.
Mahaba yan eh.
Ito, sabi ni Dana, Dana, okay. Sulit po ang panonood. Thank you po. Dana na lang po. Nanonood po ako kasama mga pamangkin ko, Sophia and Samantha. Hello, Sophia and Samantha.
Hi,
Good morning.
Sophia. Hi, Samantha. Morning.
Babasahin ko ba tong comment na to? May mention ng brand coach eh.
Wag.
Okay, wag.
Pero, Noel, tama ka. Yan, yun na lang. Noel, tama ka. Okay, tama ka.
A power of suggestion. On that note, coach, mukhang may lunch na kami. Sabi ni Zarde Ramos, FYI, we had pansit last Friday. Good thing is husband is not around or we will order chicken for lunch. Nako po, good morning to you, Zar. Pare-pareho tayo nagpansit nung araw na yan. And sabi ni Ross, yes, 6 couples, they will be visiting Keg this Saturday. Ayun. Okay, so I guess yun din yung gusto nating sabihin sa mga tao, no? Sorry, coach, since nasa phone ako, medyo mahirap mag-control ng mga...
Sige.
Baka you can...
Sure. Just let me know what to do. But yeah, we want to be able to... Kasi kapatid, 9:07 na.
Ay, naku, eto na naman tayo. Overtime na naman tayo.
So, sobrang... Oo eh. Malaking na talakayan, sabay na nag-e-end tayo sa masarap na usapan. Yan!
Yan ang...
Malaking na
yan ang
talakayan, nag-e-end sa
ang
masarap.
tawag doon, completos recados, ika nga yun, coach. Yun.
Approve. Okay, magpaalam na tayo mga kapatid. Tristan, umpisa mo na. Paalam na tayo.
Thank you for joining us today. Be authentic and stay consistent. God bless you all.
Okay, Iko.
Yun din po, no? I just want to add, no? Just stay authentic and be consistent. Copy-paste lang.
At least
At
consistent.
huwag niyo pong kalimutan, fried chicken is heart. And this is it, pansit.
Sa akin mga kapatid, as we start the week, look for authenticity and help people build towards consistency. Yan. Throughout the week, kung may makita kayong magandang asal ng tao dahil nagpapakatotoo sila, tulungan natin na lalo pang palawigin o lalo pang pagandahin yung trait na yon or yung quality or yung character na yon. So that we can see a good team, a good department, a good organization that will eventually add value to the bigger company or bigger organization. So, mga kapatid, hanggang sa Wednesday. Oo, 8:05 ulit ng umaga. Nagpapaalam po kami until then. Mga kapatid, kape tayo. Happy week. Happy Monday. Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye.
God bless you all.
God bless.